Folks, our tour through the obscure continues, and this trip touches on old and new alike. So if you're asking what monkeys have to do with paper, all the while wondering why we're wearing a frickin' crown, I truly don't blame ya, as here are 7 random facts about Don't Starve Together that you hopefully didn't know. And to start, we've got terror on the high seas. Or do we? For you see, terror claws are actually terror beaks. These oceanic nightmares can literally change shape and form to best suit their horrifying means. And since terror claws are usually harder to manage more often than not, you might actually want to use this to your advantage if you can now and then. Good luck. But from aggressive shadows to more potentially skittish ghosts, one of my favorite details in this entire game is the fact that lesser Gestals here are actually afraid of various nightmare items like dark swords, night armor, and even night lights. The problem is, however, they only run away from them when they are on the ground and not actually on our person. So yeah, I never quite understood that one, honestly. Clay might want to change that one day. But here's one I do now understand, because I literally only just learned it myself. Force field canceling. Our trusty Thule-side crowns have a 33% chance to create a force field when we get hit, right? But what if we don't actually want every subsequent blow to reduce our sanities by 5% of the incoming damage? Well, if we unequip and re-equip things, we can forcibly end the force fields to do just that. So do with this as you please. To continue though, let us shed some light on the potential use of quote-unquote leftover astral detectors as light sources, and more. Once all celestial altarpieces have been located, any further use of astral detectors sees them become permanent sentries of sorts. They will float forever, producing a bit of light as you can see, but as a bonus fact here, note that we can hammer them when they are in use to get all the materials back to remake one, so be aware. Oh, and be aware of this too. Certain mobs are ones to avoid the cold. Now, merms do this too, mind, but what I find more fascinating are the powder monkeys of the Moon Key Island here. If the white stuff is falling, these annoying apes won't come calling. And yup, that's the gist. Use this time wisely for sure, as the best loot here on this island is now essentially free of hassle. Minus the portal powders, that is. But speaking of free loot, did you know that the cartographer's desk, the crafting station dedicated to map making and map making alone for years at this point, now also spits out quote-unquote free stuff when giving any blueprints, sketches, costume patterns, aka the things you get from the Year of the Beefalo stuff, tackle adverts, and new recipe cards. These structures will now produce papyrus. Now it's but a single sheet of the crap, but still, it's neat and actually quite useful for those longer lasting worlds at the end of the day. But to end our day comes one that I imagine most will know, but if I still manage to blow the minds of a few out there, that's why it's included in the first place. Hammering shell bells. Doing so to any of the million you will get over the course of Pearl's Quest alone will net you 1,000,000 broken shells, as you can see, and broken shells are a lot better than they used to be. That's for sure. Learn more here, of course, but go for that seed packet as soon as possible. And there you have it, everyone. Part 4 of our ongoing series of unknown facts about Don't Starve Together, and it's one that even I learned from. So that just goes to show you how crazily in-depth this little indie is on occasion. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Let me know your own facts down below for the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.